Hi, I want to give you 5 tips for negotiating the best salary for yourself during a recession. Okay, what I have seen in my interviewing and with my coaching and with my clients is the best way to negotiate the very best salary is to excel in the interview process. Okay, over prepare and excel in that interview. Be totally tight with all of your answers. Know more about that company than what others can know. Provide evidence of how good you are. Bring a brag book with evidence of what you've done in the past. Also prepare a 30, 60, 90-day plan that shows them what you'll do in the first 90 days of that role. And provide very tight references who speak to how amazing you are and how they would hire you. Okay, so that's the first steps that you can do to prepare yourself for a great salary in your negotiation. The next 2 things you can do is set a bias. So when you're talking with them, if they say, well, what type of salary are you looking for? You should say, well, I have to tell you, I wouldn't take a salary less than what I'm making now. It would have to be significant enough to make it worth the change in my personal and professional life. I have a really good job now. I'm valued at my organization. And so in order to take your position, it would have to be a solid opportunity with the potential for me to exceed my expectations in the future. So you're setting the bias. And then lastly, the best way to negotiate a better salary is to ask for a better salary once you receive an offer. Now, you may not always get it, but if you don't ask, you won't get it, all right? But the way I negotiate is always from a positive point of view. So if I really want the job, and the truth is the salary is probably acceptable, but I'd like to see if I'd get a little bit more, then I'll say, you know, this job is so exciting for me. It's perfect. I'm super excited about the role. I would like to ask for X dollars more in the base salary, or I would like to ask consideration for an early merit raise, or for an early performance review, or for additional responsibilities that I can be paid for commensurate with those. So, you know, you're starting from a position of positiveness, not a position of negativeness. Now, you may not get it, but if you don't ask, you definitely won't get it. So those are my best tips for negotiating your salary.